A very warm welcome to Yildiz Readings 5D. Before we get into the content, a very warm welcome and an update as to what we do here. We cover your psychic energies by zodiac, your twin flame path, astrology and more. And yes, we are live every Friday, so come along and join us and click the bell, you'll get a notification. And we do have the Members Hub. Now the Members Hub is a protected place where twin flames can go. You also can get the pre-release content ahead of the game and all the extensions, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, due to the fact I'm a psychic medium. Now, separately, we have additional lives, but just click the bell and I'll update you. And if you do want a booking, the website link is below and above on the screen. You can see we have different styles of readings. We also have group sessions. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and I'll see you on the other side. Hi beautiful Gemini, we're here to do your psychic reading and it's going to connect in with your love life and whatever else is coming through. Now I did sit with your energy for a little bit and I had such a lot of downloads. Okay, you guys are walking through the door of mid-July into August really in this really dynamic fashion. It's like something has sparked your energy, and this can be, I just kept hearing these songs and it's like we're not going to take it. You just are no longer willing to deal with anything that is interesting and tactile, and it can be because all this Virgo energy is coming through. It's very liberational and it feels very exciting, like I was almost like taken back by it. You're coming through and it's just like it's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's your saving grace and it's your spirituality returning. So I do feel there could have been a few weeks that things were really lackluster, but where you got to, it's like this divine inspiration. And you're viewing the side of the coin from a different spectrum now. And you're actually seeing yourself as the king or the queen. And you're looking at it going, really, you know, I have so much. The world is my oyster. And you've really got the world coming up. I've just noticed that. You've got the world in the heart of your read. And it's like you're taking your power back and you've just got so much to give. I do think this is going to take your romantic interest by surprise. Especially if they see the element of freedom inside your frequency. And I feel it's really, you know, almost taking them by surprise. I just feel you're really assessing it and you're not feeding it. You're not feeding something anymore that is psychologically not serving you. You're really coming through like a beautiful lioness, so to speak. But it's like you've been reborn. It's like you've moved through it. And you're just not fighting. You're accepting who you are. And you're so intuitive at this minute. I feel you're coming home to yourself. And I feel, yes, you have been through a lot of adversity. And you've assessed situations in your life personally. And you have felt that, you know, there's been a lot of doors blocked. But again, spiritually, I feel you sort of come to a space where there's no turning back. And I feel there's only up from here. Now, when I say no turning back, this doesn't mean that this person's not going to be in your life. It just, how you're coming through the gate is very in your empowerment. So you're assessing all the risks in life. You're becoming practical. You're shifting things about. And that of what you don't desire, you're just not feeding it anymore. You're feeling, you know, you've gone through the third eye activation and it's all these emotions coming back, but you're using them in a fashionable way. Okay? You're stepping into your power. You're stepping on up, Gem. I do feel even, you know, in every facet of life, it's almost like suddenly everything's falling to pieces, but not to pieces. You know, not to, you've been there, done that. No, it's falling together. I do feel you're really owning energy like a masculine. Another song. You know, your zodiac sign, I must say, because the North Node's there, I do get a lot of channeled messages through songs, and that might be a synchronistic frequency with you guys at the moment. But I'm almost seeing Iggy Azalea, and it's, you know, there's one song she has, and it talks about, you know, where she came from. A bit like Jenny from the block, really. But where she came from and how far she had to come to get to where she is. She's still the same person, right? But by no shape or form on the external is that really fashioning what went on inside of her. And I feel this is what's come through for yours. You know, Your intuition is on point. You will be able to spot a deal. You're going to be able to spot where to go, what to do, how to say. And I just don't think you're mincing your words at the minute. I kind of get this gist that you're creating a healthy boundary with people around you. You will have a super busy 2 weeks. And I don't know why it's coming through like it's really attractive. This person is very attracted to you. They're kind of taken back a bit. They're almost like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? You've really just grabbed the, the horse by the reins, and I've noticed this again. So you're just moving forward. You're like, no, I'm not having this, not going into victim consciousness. I'm making my things happen. Yep, changing in direction. It's like overnight. Suddenly you're really stepping into it and you're bossing up. You're still that genuine loving energy, but you're just getting things done. You'll sacrifice what needs to be, but you really just feel you've sacrificed enough, so you're moving on up from here. Even in your career sector, I'm feeling this, but relating to love, something happened and you were really tired of the stagnancy. And I do feel it was any struggles, any viewing of it. So you're really becoming very invested in your life, which is becoming extremely charismatic. Having confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. And again, you have crown chakra. Crown chakra. Divine inspiration. It's very chemical. It's almost like it's coming through like a chemical reaction that it's catchy. And this person all of a sudden is deeply inspired by it. They're looking at you like you are the inspiration. And I do really feel in their own personal lives at the moment, there's some things that are lackluster, but you're sort of changing it up a bit. You're like, I'm not going to do this. If this is what you need to do right now, sweet. This is what I'm doing. I'm really looking at the stagnation, and I know, I'll be my own worst enemy if I do such. You're just holding your cards close to your chest, and it's like, bang, you're out the door. And you're like, I'm disconnecting, to that of what I don't need, and I'm just really focusing on the renewal of your own personal energy. And I just feel they think it's really sexy. They think it's great. They're like, what, where, how? It's actually, it's funny because where you potentially may have had insecurities, it's now causing this individual to have insecurities. And it's almost like, I'm trying not to laugh. It's like they're in the dust and they're sort of like, babe, where you going? Where you going? What's the go? Where are you? What are you doing? And Gemini was like, what? You may get really confused. You may look at it like, well, what have I done? Have I changed the perfume? Cologne? It feels like, there's just a confusing... It's just the self-worth is so charismatic that it's really just taking this person by surprise. I feel like they're doing donuts. They're almost falling over their speech. They really don't know how to take you. They kind of knew this was going to happen. They couldn't do this forever. And they automatically did not. It's just, I don't want to get too thick into the negativity because it's so super awesome. Got to tell me how this lands. I can feel it. It's just so exciting. It's almost like skipping through the hills. The hills are alive. I can feel it. Yeah. Yes, they have been in their wounds. And now they're looking at you like, hey, right past that. Right past that. This is killing them. This is really like, it literally like the dust, the smoke, you got your wheels going and you're like, right, okay, I'm on my horse. Jealousy. Feel like they had their power taken from them. Well, what the heck happened there? You're my lover. You're my love. You're my passion. This is what the saving grace in the situation is going to be. The revelation of something's got to shift. Who you directly are. And what they're doing and where they're going. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the direct situation. Because I don't feel that this is what's occurring in this person. It's almost like, picking daisies, and I don't want to, put a bracket of masculine or feminine in this side. But whoever the Gemini is in this read, you guys are cracking me up. You sort of like, you've done a 360. They just don't know how to take it. It's just that you've had enough. You need to loosen it off. You need to shake it off. You need to take your hair down. And it's like you just want life back. You're grabbing life by the horns and you're making it happen. You're being a mover shaker. Stay tuned for the snippet. If you do want to come through and see the extension and see how they're going to shape up, even though I really feel you're just skipping. You're skipping, Gem. Come and have a look. We're going to pull a chakra. I'm telling you, I feel like a conversation's gone down. This is where you've done the 360 and you've like, I just kept hearing like, I've heard enough. I've heard enough. It's something to do with, it's crosswise, number one, but it's like, what your X, Y, and Z isn't matching. X, Y, and Z isn't matching. Your energy and your dream don't look so fashionable. It looks like, hell on earth. What is going to happen? And it's like this conversation's played out and you're like, I don't want to hear any more white noise. Let's see how this plays out. Thanks for joining Yildiz Readings 5D. I trust that you enjoyed the content and love to hear your feedback. Now, yes, we're live every Friday for the Twin Flame update for the collective energy, as well as if you do click the bell, you can get the community post update because you don't get notified of lives. Now, the Members Hub also has 3 sessions a month now at $11. If you do want to come and join us, especially for all the extension reads, which are at the higher level, you can find the link on the main page here. You can see it above the screen and it gives you the 3 tier levels. Additionally, I do see you throughout the month for your romance updates, for your twin flame and the moon energy and more. So have a great month and I'll see you on the other side. And yes, I do private readings. The information is in the info box. Love and light, guys.